doing well. We are at nap number 1. Baby is down for his nap. We'll see how long that lasts. But this weekend is my longest time solo parenting. So Colton is away for the weekend, and I was a little bit nervous because it was like a long period of time where I wouldn't get a break. But so far so good. We're gonna make the most of it and get some things done around the house as much as we can, and just, I guess, enjoy the day. It is gloomy today, so we're gonna be able to do some things around here and see where the day takes us. Trying out filming on a GoPro instead of my phone, just because my phone, I always have it on the go, but this is so much more portable, and I think it's gonna bring a little bit more inspiration to just start filming some things here and there. And I think it's just so much easier to set up the GoPro rather than setting up my phone somewhere. I need like the tripod and whatnot. So we're gonna give this a shot. Okay, baby's feed is done, and I'm feeling so snacky, but I have no idea what to eat because it is way too early for lunch and I've already had breakfast, so I kind of want a snack, but I don't really have anything. So I'm just gonna wait it out and think about it. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work, and baby's here. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some days where I cannot be doing work and have him awake at the same time, but there are some days where he's just okay chilling and playing by himself, and I'm trying to get him to practice playing by himself without me being there all the time, just because I am self-employed. I started doing a little bit of work 4 months into postpartum, and yeah, I don't get a full maternity leave, and that was my choice when I decided to work for myself and have a child. And I am totally okay with that, but it just means that I have to readjust the schedule and whatnot, and being a mom and working at the same time. I try to work while he's napping, but some days that just is not how it goes. So there are some times where he needs to be awake and play by himself. So every day is different, but the more that I get him to practice playing by himself at an early age and just let him do his thing, the better. And hopefully that helps out in the long run. I don't know about you guys, but I find myself, when I have like slow days like this where we're not really going out that much and we're just kind of going through the routine, it goes fast but also slow at the same time, where I'm like, I don't know what we should be doing, and at the same time being like, oh, he already has to eat, and before you know it he has to sleep, and then before you know it he has to get changed again. So I'm kind of in the in-between phase. Everything's going fast and slow at the same time. Hair is back in a ponytail, and you know what? I am so ready to get my hair cut. Over the past couple of years, I have had a like very shoulder length bob sort of situation, and I keep growing it out thinking that I will eventually like having long hair, and sometimes it looks really good, but most of the time I feel like it's like always in my face, and then every time I put my hair up these days, you can see my postpartum hair loss, which is like in full force basically right now. And so getting like clumps of long hair coming out of your scalp is just like really ridiculous. On top of that, my baby is just like grabbing onto the hair at any given moment and will not let go. So that is all of the signs that I need for just getting my hair cut. I loved the hair growth during pregnancy and like the beginning of the postpartum, era. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this going, see if it looks good. And now we're back to pre-pregnancy hair that is like no bueno, very thin. It's getting oily now, like as quickly as it used to. I absolutely loved my pregnancy hair because it never got oily for some reason, and I didn't have to like wash it as much, and it just looked like pretty decent most of the time. But I think that's why a lot of moms get their hair cut at this point in time, when they start grabbing it and it's just like, you know what, I can't be bothered. And I know that I like short hair. I feel like short hair feels more like me. And so I don't know why I keep trying to convince myself that short hair is not me. Like, I always want to try something new and something different. I'm like, okay, maybe if I try this, it'll look even better. But after a lot of trial and error, I do think that short hair is more my style. So here we go. Hands down, the win of the day is having enough time to paint my nails. It still needs a little bit of time to dry, so hopefully the nap keeps going, but I was able to sit down and sort of haphazardly paint these on, and it doesn't look terrible, and all I have to do is just not do anything so that it could look nice for at least a few days. That's a win. Big salad bowl with some chicken, and it's always delicious. When I'm by myself, I tend to always do pretty much the same meals all the time. My husband is the cook of the house, so he's the one who, you know, does the groceries and kind of like decides the meals for the week. All in all, I know that I want veggies. I know that I need veggies, and my big salad with chicken is what I feel like having most of the time, and it's very, very easy, and so that's what I have. Cheers. Well, it's the end of the day for baby. He is down in his crib. We did one last big feed in front of the TV. I watched a little TV show and we just had a little snuggle, and now he is down for the night. He might wake up or stir a little bit in the next hour or so, but should be good until midnight. Fingers crossed. So that means that is it for me today. Thank you so much for following along today, and I hope to make a couple more of these videos similar to this in the future. It's been really fun kind of documenting this time in my postpartum journey, and I really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.